Hey, I hope all is well. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Jaguar's Den. My name is Jenny Jaguar, and this space is dedicated to anyone on a path of deep healing, intuitive awakening, and overcoming toxic traits or karmic cycles that are damn near impossible to break free from. Okay, now I'm about to get into a fire signs, goals, and objectives reading to help you get the confidence to follow your goals or aspirations. You can also watch this spread if you're not sure which direction to take, or if you're uncertain whether that action you made is a good one. Okay, so remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, dump the rest, and please use your discernment. Okay, now let's get into the energy for my fire signs to see what y'all are going through, to see if this message is even gonna resonate with y'all. Major upright and reverse court card side. All right, so we have 9 of Pentacles at the deck. This could either be it's looking like either friendship, relationship, mother, daughter, sibling, lesbian type thing, or maybe it's just 2 different people in their feminine energies. But we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. So now take it, flip it, however it resonates. There is a Queen of Wands energy, somebody very attractive. Okay, this can be, I'm seeing 1 or 2 things. So first, there is a Queen of Wands energy, very beautiful, maybe a little witchy, that has their eyes focused on the Queen of Pentacles. But on the other hand, it could also be you as an individual who will have to release the energetic burdens, maybe of people, of obligations, of whatever it is that is holding you back, so you can get the stability that you need. And it may be bittersweet to recognize that there are some energies around you that are holding you back, dragging you down, all that good stuff. Okay, so the fact that these little flies around here, these monitoring spirits, and I'm very slow in killing them, probably makes it seem like that you're having a hard time with these monitoring spirits. So maybe you're this Queen of Pentacles, focused on your coin, and there is somebody looking at you burdened, maybe wanting to ask you for your resources, but you know you can't. For whatever reason. Or maybe you're just too busy focused on the loss of a relationship. It could be this individual is looking at this Queen of Pentacles or looking at you, flip it, smack it, however it resonates, and they are burdened because of how they ended things with you. And maybe you're disappointed in the way that they're approaching you. And so you're decided to stay single at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you have to cut your losses and move on. All right, so if that resonated with you, then hot diggity damn, you are in the right place. Let's get into your goals and objectives reading. All right, hold on. All right, so in this reading we are going to get 7 cards. First one is going to be your current objective. Second will be your talent or skill. Third will be what you lack. 4th will be your beneficial influence. 5, your potential. 6, promise of progress. And 7 will be the outcome. Keep in mind, this is for the entire month of July, and this is only part 1. All fire signs. Part 2 will come out later, whenever I have the energy, child. Hopefully I have to get it all done today, okay, before the 4th. But what is that? I will do part 2 individually, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, y'all will get part 2 specifically for you. And those will be your energy, your monthly energy forecast. Okay. And you get a week by week breakdown of the energy influencing your week, I guess. Influencing your goals. All right, Spirit, can you give me insight on my fire signs, current goals, and objectives? You know what? All right, so 5 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups, so maybe, honestly, I'm hearing somebody has ran out of chances, either in the family or workplace, child. What is that? Current energies out for this spread. Sagittarius, Pisces, Aries, Capricorn, Scorpio. And there was Virgo at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to say Cancer because I moved the cards at the bottom of the deck. But getting into it, your current objective, we have number 1. What is that? The Hermit. Okay, you got to go inside and do some self-reflecting, child. Whoever, if you're burdened, you need to go and figure out what's going on with that energy so you can release some burdens. If you're this Queen of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups, then you need to deal with those emotions so you can lift your head and look over at those 2 of Cups, okay? Going to your, let's see. Can you clarify the Hermit for their current objective? This is a travel adventure. Oh, you got somewhere to be. Days, weeks. Oh, you got to go somewhere now. Spirit is telling you to get the hell out of here. Okay? What is this? Is somebody like in darkness? In a cave or something? Somebody may be out bad, y'all. Please take care of yourself, either mentally, physically, or emotionally. But yeah, something's going on. Distance travel and days, weeks is in reverse. Now, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, that came in. That's you. So this is probably whatever sign is resonating with the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I'm also getting maybe this Queen of Wands decided to drop their burdens with the Queen of Pentacles energy, and that has the Queen of Pentacles disappointed. Maybe they were being selfish when it came to this relationship with this Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody thought they were nurturing, but they were just nurturing themselves. All right. Your talent or skill, fire signs, King of Cups, you're very emotional, very intuitive. you have high emotional intelligence. So maybe you see both sides of the story. You see, on the one hand, why you or them are burdened, but you also see why you or them are disappointed and maybe doing what they have to do or doing what they're doing. King of Cups and the Hermit is like maybe you still have love. Yeah, because it's totally like this cup, like, I wish you the best. Good luck. It could be maybe the King of Cups is even if you're carrying, trying to distance yourself from somebody, you may still try to be nice and offer other resources. Uh, I would say King of Cups is kind of like a coach, maybe a type of individual that if they have to say no to somebody, they would try to have an alternative solution or a way to get them to go in a different direction. Maybe not. It could just be somebody that's just like, you know what, that's too much burden for me to bear. I'm not gonna do it. Or you know what, I'm gonna cut my losses and keep it moving. Can you clarify this King of Cups for a talent or skill? Oof. Jealousy, magic, and manifestation. So you know how to use your intuition to manifest, how to transmute haters' energy and ice them out. All right, so what you lack. Ooh, judgment. Okay. So, mm, so judgment can mean like a change of mind. So your mind is made up. You said what you said. No takesy backsies. Hmm, you know what? Maybe this person that you were dealing with, they had a bad habit of, or maybe before you both had a habit of going tit for tat, saying something mean and going back and forth or something, and maybe you just decided to stop that once and for all. Mm. Can you clarify the judgment card? Can you clarify the judgment card for what my fire signs lack? Expect changes in autumn. Well, fall is right around the corner now. So many questions. Where do I stand? Spiritual awakening. Okay, so maybe something's coming in the fall that you aren't sure where you stand, but you're still following your intuition. Maybe they are expecting changes to come and somebody is chasing you, seeking validation. Maybe they see that you moved on and they're curious, like, wait, what the heck happened? It could not have been fall. Maybe some changes already happened. And then spiritual awakening, luck is on your side. So, considering this is a major arcana, whatever is happening over this month of July, these are big things that are happening, and it is changing the trajectory or your path of life. Spiritual awakening, intuition. You got two major arcanas out of the spread so far. The three, two out of the three cards that's flipped. They always miss you once you're gone, huh? Got a new arrival coming. All right, so beneficial influence, Ten of Swords. Fortunately for you, something has already ended. Maybe it didn't end. Okay, so Ten of Swords. Okay, I know I keep saying okay, but with the Ten of Swords, maybe you were betrayed and you kept it cool because maybe you're used to the chaos. Maybe you're used to the drama. Maybe this is an individual that likes to bring the chaos and the drama. Maybe it's a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that is either a masculine or in their masculine energy, and they maybe want to try to, well, this is upright, so I can't say emotionally manipulate, but trying to persuade you to do something. But considering it could be like this King of Cups is watching you overcome your burdens. Maybe they were the ones that lit fire up under you, that motivated you to actually get up and make the changes that you needed to overcome some situation, to set boundaries with this Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay. What is this? But yeah, another beneficial influence is that you probably already been betrayed. So what is it? Pain is the best teacher because you learn quickly not to do that thing again. And this is also reminding me of the very beginning of that Pharrell and Rihanna song, Lemon, because he said, the truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. And it's probably pissing you off because it is supposed to make you know that something is wrong. There was some sort of disrespect. There was some sort of betrayal. Something is not right. And maybe they want to try to come to you and play like it's okay. Okay. The potential of the situation, the lovers. So you have a choice. Can you clarify the lovers? Major, minor, court, something else. Okay. Can you clarify this, lovers? It could either be new love, you going through a transformation and finding love. This can be love in relationships and business or just in yourself. You know what? Considering out of the 5 cards, there's still more major arcanas than the minor arcanas. There, you're probably going to take few action. Like your changes, your movements, your actions are going to be subtle, but they're going to make big waves in the spiritual realm. Talking about energy. Because what is it? When you say no to the relationships, the people, the things that are using you, manipulating you, and you set a firm boundary, no, this is not what I want. This is not who I am. This is not what I accept anymore. Spirit says, gotcha. All right. We heard you. We heard you, fire signs. You have had enough. Let's move them forward. Let's have a clean sleep. Clean sleep. You know, like on those old 70s, I'm thinking like Price is Right, where they would have the little displays and it would just like change the scene, or even like in theaters when you go to a play and they have like the ornate scenes and they just like slide the scene. Like, so that's basically what Spirit is saying for you now. You keep saying no to the disrespect. You kept watching the patterns, and maybe you have started to see people's patterns and stop separating that from, and stop ignoring the patterns from what they say or their relationship to you. So it's like, oh, but that's my boss. Oh, that's my coworker. It's a small team. Or, oh, that's my brother, sister, uncle, cousin, mama, daddy. All right. And so you continue to do things for the sake of that that label connection that y'all have, instead of looking at the way that they're treating you. And so your life will be greatly different when you start navigating relationships by how they, and saying yes or no to them by how they treat you, instead of who they are, what title they have, and how they can benefit you. And it's like, is it really worth it in the end? All right. So, I don't even think I clarified it. Can you clarify the Lover's toxic behavior? Make a choice, new love, reconciliation. So you have a choice to either reconcile or it says new love, reconciliation. So this is like starting fresh with a toxic behavior. It didn't say transformation, new high rise, new vibration. No, it just said toxic behavior, make a choice, new love, reconciliation. So you have a choice. You can either choose a toxic behavior, because I'm pretty sure whatever's going to happen in July, you are going to see the behavior. Look at the patterns. Don't look at what they say. Don't look at their connection to you. Look at the patterns. Look at how they treat you. If they're a random Joe Schmo on the street, if they weren't your husband, your mother, your grandfather, your brother, your sister, okay, Fly, get the hell in the face, Fly. Okay, see, you may have something all up in your face, like that Fly was. So, I don't know, distance travel is at the bottom of the deck. Now, the promise of progress is the Nine of Swords. So, this is like doing the mental work, alchemizing the energy, working through those old wounds, thinking, if you know anything about rewiring your brain, doing cognitive behavioral therapy, what is it, didactyl behavioral therapy, DBT, and anything else, reset your nervous system, journal, all that good stuff, that really helps. So let's see, can you clarify? Maybe you'll feel bad because of your choice, but you know what? They did a 10 of Swords. That's so crazy how, please don't, if somebody betrayed you, if somebody treated you wrong, took your love for granted or whatever, please don't feel like a bad person because you set boundaries simply because they forced you to set boundaries. 10 of Swords, I'm sure you're the dragon, okay? It had to end, and that's the benefit. So, Nine of Swords, granted, maybe the Nine of, yeah, let me just finish clarifying. Romantic gesture. Can you clarify the promise of progress? So, the promise of progress is that this person will make a romantic gesture to try to get out of the cold, to manifest Divine timing, not yet trust the process. What the hell is this? I'm gonna keep that there. What is romantic gesture? Twin flame journey. So maybe it is not time for this person to come back to you. Maybe they tried to come back now. It's not the right time. Maybe you need to wait till fall. What is magic and manifestation? So you're going to manifest something that you can celebrate. If you can trust the process. Time to celebrate. I just want to celebrate. Okay, chaser, attachment seeking validation. Somebody has a lot of questions. Oh, because they're jealous and they're passionate and they just want to yell and argue. It could be masculine energy, okay? Let's see. New arrival, threes of crown. This is giving somebody is pregnant and they're trying to find somewhere to go. But it could be that you just have a new beginning and there's some people that just can't come with you. But the way this is, the way that they're looking at this sweet little innocent bird, maybe this person, I don't know, maybe this is you or them. Maybe you were wrongfully put in a bad position and looked as the bad guy in something. I don't know, child. All right, so now I hope the same person that was the third wheel that was in threes of crowd is the same one that is now being chased. And they're talking about trust divine timing for this relationship to get back together. Child. Please. Now the outcome of this is the Queen of Swords. What is this? So whenever I see the Queen of Swords, I always see she has a sword in her hand. She put her sword down. So maybe this Queen of Swords has the option. Now this Nine of Swords could be somebody else stuck in their head because of the decision that you made, especially since this is underneath the Five of Cups. But the outcome is you probably putting your foot down if you have to, but doing it in a loving way. Maybe your words come off as harsh, and so you're trying your best to not come off so mean or rude, which is why her sword is down. It's like, look, I could rip you a new butthole and have you eat it for lunch, but not gonna do that. Not today, Satan. Look, let me just help you out, brother, sister, cousin, uncle, co-worker, okay? Must be nice. All right, so that's that on that. Let's see, what should I do? Major, minor, quartz. All right, we're gonna do this. Oh, what? Swords, wands. Okay, Spirit wanted me to use this one, so we're gonna do a little bit of shadow work real quick with these goals and objectives. All right, fire signs. Spirit, can you give me some insight on, okay, what do you want me to ask for this deck? Okay, let's talk about their wounds. So, Queen of Wands wounds. What are the Queen of Wands wounds? At least 3. Spirit said 2 and 2. Acceptance isn't resignation. All right. So, Queen of Wands is like, I'm tired of being the fuck. I'm tired of being the freaking hero in the situation. Their issues is that they are over functioning, burnt out, feeling like a martyr, and they are tired of ignoring it, just going along to get along, because the number one is in reverse. It says disconnection, emotional freeze, avoidant coping. They ain't avoiding shit. They will address you head on. They will address you head on, okay? No. It's a no. It's a no. It's a no. Now, for this Queen of Pentacles energy, escape from stillness. So this person is always distracted, has inner turmoil, has avoidance issues, maybe avoidant attachment issues. Maybe they're just afraid of vulnerability, humbling themselves, forgotten needs, neglect, suppression, yearning for care. Keep in mind that acceptance isn't resignation. So maybe you're at peace with the situation. Okay, the way that this person, you see how this person has their hands out, looking at this other person, they're like, what do you want me to do? And like, look at the facts. Yeah. So I don't know, child. Spirit, any advice for my fire signs to help them navigate the month of July? Any advice for my fire signs to help them navigate the month of July? All right, so gratitude and harvest is at the bottom of the deck. Oh, it says autumn equinox, so that's funny. Okay, so maybe after being iced out, you're going to find abundance. Winter and earth are the nature elements out here. It says winter invites you to slow down and reflect. Take this time to review the past, reconnect with your inner world, and organize your thoughts. In this quiet stillness, you will gain clarity and understanding for what lies ahead. Next, you have stability and support. You need to find your inner stability. Ground yourself and feel the earth's support and peace. Okay. Take a moment to focus on what makes you feel safe and reconnect with your sense of trust. All right. And then last, at the bottom of the deck, you have autumn equinox with gratitude and harvest. It says it's a time of harvest, reminding you to give thanks and reflect. Pause to express gratitude for your experiences and the abundance you've gained. Prepare yourself for new opportunities as you enter a phase of reaping your rewards. Okay? So don't stop, get it, get it. You got this. It may hurt, it may be painful, but without resistance, there is no growth. Pain is the biggest teacher, and whatever other motivational quote you need to help you keep going. All right. So I hope this helps. If you, what is it? I was just reminded because I was watching a tarot channel. I can't even remember her name, but she's always starts off greetings, darling. But she was talking about something that reminded me of a quote my grandmother made me recite when I was like between 3 to 5 years old. I just remember my grandmother thought it was so cute because I would getting ready for a church talk or special. You know how they be having the kids do something, some presentation for the church. Oh, do some speech or something. And so I had to say the quote, I know I am somebody because God don't make no junk. And she made me say it again and again and again and again. And so whenever her friends would come over, oh, Amber, just say it. Say it again. Say it again. Oh, it's so cute. And I just be like, I know I am somebody because God, say it with your, say it with dignity. Say it like you mean it. Say it with your chest. And so, granted, that happened when I was 3 or 5. um, yeah, it really helped me in times of adversity, betrayal, when I felt like I was a lamb in the lion's den, toxicity all around me. But I am so grateful I am not in that place anymore. So if you need help navigating out of a place of toxicity, chaos, and turmoil and shifting into a more peaceful existence, let me know. I do have summer coaching specials going on. All right. So link are in the description box. And if you, yeah, what is it? I hope this helps. And remember, there will be part 2, individual signs, hopefully later today when I get the energy and I rinse out this conditioner from my hair. All right. So I hope this helps and happy healing.